Alright, I am now back with Hades. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
I'll get you for this, Father.
Whoa, I guess you must have died.
Zagreus, come here a moment, please.
Ooh, she has something to say. Something important.
All right. We've matters with Olympus to resolve. They don't know I'm here, most of them, besides Zeus, maybe Athena. They think you're Nyx's son rather than mine, and that your goal is still to join them on their mountaintop.
What a mess. What can we do? The gods of Olympus have all been very good to me for the most part. I don't feel great about deceiving them. They keep trying to help me escape.
What can we do? We can make peace with them, and let them know the truth. So much of it as they would tolerate. Diplomacy is not your father's strong suit, but I'm going to need you two to do exactly as I say. Do you understand?
Yes, Mother. So what do you intend to do, and how do I fit in?
Interesting. So we have somehow stumbled our way into the final thing then.
We're going to invite all of them to a little family gathering. Here. And you shall personally deliver them their invitation, Zagreus.
Mother, are you serious? So we're just going to have a bash with them, and they'll just see you after all this time and be fine with everything?
They certainly shall not be fine with everything. But Hades and I will be prepared to tell them what they need to hear. Don't worry. I shall do the talking.
What are you going to say?
Oh, you know, that we met, fell in love, eloped, had a child. A child who, once grown, sought desperately to reconnect with his extended family. To the chagrin of his grim lord father.
That's all true. As individual statements, at least.
Fortunately, our loving and dutiful son at last persuaded his mother and father to reveal their secretive relationship and make an effort to rejoin their great family.
Your mother won't be happy that you left.
I'll deal with her. Perhaps I'll have to visit her and the rest of them from time to time, if that's what it shall take. But I'll be back. I've no choice. Did you know that if you eat the seeds of an underworld pomegranate, then you cannot leave for 1 month out of the year per seed?
What? No, I never knew that.
Neither do they.
How soon is this family gathering you have in mind going to take place?
Soon after you invite them all, I hope. Now go. And trust in me, all right? We have a lot to learn of trust, I think.
I know what you mean. I'll let you know when it's done.
All right. So we're going to invite all of them to a party.
I couldn't help but notice, lad, that Cerberus has been away for quite some time. Turns out your father's put him back to work above. I truly hope you shall not have to come to blows.
Don't worry, sir. I've run into Cerberus up top, all right. Even if he's technically Father's pet, he'd never bear his fangs at me. No matter how much Father might wish otherwise.
That's good then. Glad to hear it.
Emptier than usual around here.
It is indeed. Wonder if I should buy another one of these things. Or maybe we should just save up for even more expensive stuff. Yeah, maybe so.
Nyx, I've come to know the god of swiftness, Hermes, though it seems to me he doesn't work directly with the others on Olympus. Do you know him well?
Lord Hermes is a point of contact, yes. Among Olympians, he works the closest with our operations here, and aids with shepherding the souls of the departed to our gates. Accept his help, for he is faithful to our cause.
I get it. Thank you, Nyx.
Oh, hi! Nothing gets dirty around here while I am on the job, Your Highness.
Take care, Dusa.
Alright, well, we have moved on to stage 2 of the plan and are gonna send out invitations.
Break's just about over. See you out there.
Nice seeing you, Meg. Here's the catch of the day. Or night. Fair market value.
That gets us 5 diamonds, right?
Who am I to question fate?
Alright, so we're going to we're going to be inviting everyone here. Very interesting. Oh right, I was trying to get all of that. Guess I should try another run with the bow and all those conditions and not do high heat for now. I mean, we're not gonna be able to invite all the gods in one run anyway.
Coronat.
Too young to die.
Good line. So, oh right.
I'm alive.
Anything we want to level up in the meantime, for that matter? Most of these are pretty well leveled. I guess we'll just take the bracer.
Might help.
Less damage is always good. Yeah, we lost at the end last time. Not good.
Wretches of the underworld, take heed.
Let's hope this time will be better.
You wish to meet your Uncle Zeus someday? Imagine me with a luxurious white mane without a modicum of self-control. That's your Zeus.
Glad I'm on his good side. My bow grows stronger.
Hopefully they actually give me some boons to work with. Considering we are at 5 heat, I do hope I run into an arrow cascade too.
On my authority.
But yeah, wow, I can't tell you how relieved I am that the classic mode thing turned out to be pretty doable. I think I ended up in like this state of, like this cycle of frustration last time. You know how it goes. You're frustrated that you're not getting to the end. You have to keep redoing that one stage, and that ends up breaking your focus, which leads you to make more mistakes, which further feeds into the frustration. This time I kind of started fresh, and that was okay. Okay, how can I invite her? I want to invite her.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Lady Athena, I trust you'll quickly figure this one out.
Is this some kind of offering for me? No, hold a moment. This appears to be a message. Part of one. Then, can this mean... I have to notify the others. I trust they also have received something from you, or shortly shall.
Alright, she has been invited.
Strength of the goddess.
I should just go all in on boons to invite all the gods now. So I won't skip out on something really good.
Uncle Poseidon. Alright, here goes. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Uncle Poseidon, hope you can make this out.
What's this, nephew? Why isn't this a note? Or part of one addressed to me, but it appears there should be other pieces for the others here. Ah, it's like a sunken treasure then, which means I must seek its mysteries at once.
Do we want this on the special? Sure. Extra power is always good. And here's Dionysus. Okay, going well on the invites then. You know what's going to happen though? We're going to run into a situation where...
Right there. Hope this lives up to your expectations, mate. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Should be a good time, Lord Dionysus.
Whoa, hold just for a moment, Zach. Now, I can recognize an invite when I see one, man. And this is definitely, almost certainly, some sort of invite. One for me and one for everybody else, it looks like here. Oh, I'm excited. That is something really special, I can tell.
Indeed. Sure.
Poke me right eye. Time for more pain.
Let's try the Erebus Gate this time. We can always see Master Chaos again, though we are still missing a boon from Chaos as well.
You shall not escape.
Oh yeah, those we want to get out of here as quickly as possible. Not in the mood to have projectiles fired at me right now. Numbskulls individually are easy to avoid, but it's when they're in great numbers that they start to turn into a big problem.
Happiness wishes.
There. Ready, lads? Found you, Huntress. Here, in the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Especially for you, Lady Artemis.
Some kind of special message for me. Oh, looks like there's one for everybody on Olympus, then. Felt rather special for a moment there, and now you're making me check in with all the others. Great.
So disappointed. That was good. That was good. I guess we don't get to invite our dear friend here, but...
Ahoy there. Must say, Prince Ed, the free life sure does have its perks down here. This place really isn't as bad as it's cracked up to be.
Glad to hear it, sir. But you're still here, the same as ever. Is it really all that different from the way it always was?
Well, it used to be I'd have to start heaving boldly there at any point if the Fury Sisters decided to show up. But now, I just get to relax, chat a bit with the other shades, and give you one of these when you're in the area. It's all yours.
A pleasure. To our most famous boulder.
A very good boulder he is. Anyway, I guess I shouldn't spend any money this time, because we're gonna get like that interest on it at the end from the mirror. Honestly, I don't rate that power on the mirror very highly. I much prefer the one that just starts you with a hard amount of cash. So this one can be very good if you save up. Okay. This build is good, at least. Oh boy. Just invited them and they're already making me choose.
Any other boons for me?
Apparently, my crusty elder brother failed to teach you any manners. If you...
Well, that's that. He's angry now.
I love the way the special keeps pushing them around. If we can get like if we can get any boons that make the...
What can I say, nephew?
There we go. Basically rupture. So if we all those things are gonna hit the enemies and not only do damage but rupture them as well, which is pretty amazing. Like knocking all those arrows into one enemy at once is gonna hurt them real bad. Like that, yeah.
Tower of Olympus. Juicy.
Yeah, why not?
I'll take what's mine.
Security. You waste my time.
Pests.
See, so revealing the other side of the mirror definitely showed us that we still had some darkness to collect. Because we were saving up 3,000 for one of those faded choices, but honestly I don't think those are the greatest thing to start with. I guess it's good. It's an advantage to be able to reshuffle a few times right at the right from the get-go. But it's not that important to me. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna spend any money on this floor. I've already decided that.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright. Let's have a chat with the ladies.
Electo.
Let's see what you can do, Red Blood. Mega round. You ready?
Should really use my cast.
It's the Fury Sisters.
What in the hell was that?
That was bad. That was bad though. Took way too many hits there.
That's that then.
I should remember just how fragile the situation really is with this single Death-defy we have. Could try to bring in a different god that we haven't invited yet. For example, Aphrodite. Since we also haven't
going up.
haven't seen her in a while in general. Have we actually upgraded her to the max? I don't quite recall. I mean, I must have if they
Be there soon, Lemmy.
if they allowed me to start like this final part of the quest, then surely everyone must have been maxed. That's what you'd think anyway. Maybe not. Anyway, I should be careful not to take too much damage, or maybe invest in getting an upgrade for my health if I see a centaur heart again. Oh boy, I hate the wave makers though.
Message for you, Lord Hermes. It says, this offering is dedicated to the incomparable god of swiftness, from whom the news is always good because he's bringing it. You are a real mate, you know that? I really owe you one, Zagreus.
Oh, that's such a nice message.
Look, cuz, I'm going to accept this choice ambrosia from you one last time, all right? But from this point, I'm doubling down on all professional responsibilities here. Strictly business between us. Although, secretly, you're one of my best mates. Want you to know.
Ah, that's so nice. Bond forged with Hermes.
I get to be the messenger this time. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Lord Hermes, got here as quickly as I could.
Why, that looks like you've got a message just for me this time. How special is that, boss? Some sort of invite from the looks of things. You sure that I'm supposed to have this, seeing as I'm not officially involved?
I'm going all in on the money. If that would have been money, I would have gone for it. Anyway, let's have a chat with Aphrodite. We haven't seen her for a while. And that is a shame. Oh, hey.
Hello again. How about another of our little contests, Zagreus?
Of course.
You brazen wretches ought to have turned back.
You definitely ought.
Think you can beat me?
I mean, it seems probable that I can. I'm being careless because I was trying to make sure he had 0. But
I'll write this one off. Not bad, Zag. Be seeing you.
okay, hopefully we can see him at home now.
Okay, I think I'm ready. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. And I hope it finds you well, Lady Aphrodite.
Why, this is something, dearest. Such an enigmatic message you have sent. How positively captivating. I must know what it says. It bears the marks of others on Olympus, so perhaps we ought to share some common knowledge on the subject.
Love it.
Alright, well, they're giving me a lot of extra health now, which is really good. And kind of necessary.
Steady now.
I like how that skull is looking right at me, by the way. Yeah, it's gonna be necessary if we only have one death to fight. We had better make sure each life is pretty darn valuable.
The place is crawling with these.
No. Don't really feel good about spending much money, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do it. Oh, it's this thing again.
Away we go.
Oh, I missed there was another one of those annoying shield guys. I was wondering why they were still shielded. I was like, wait, why? But of course, that was just when I opened it.
In the name of Hades. Let's see what else.
I do like the Seeking Arrow. Anything to knock even more damage into the enemies.
Delicious. Got some zest.
Not sure which of these I should pick. Maybe Dionysus this time? Oh boy.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Better boons is good and all, but it's kind of a shame we got it so late. Well, I mean, it's not like it's over yet, I guess. Maybe you should have gone for the heart, but I was so focused on boons that I didn't realize, oh wait. I already invited Athena, so there's not really any point in doing that. Alright, this could be a bit scary. My build is good, but I'm not 100% confident.
Let's have it out between us then.
Oh, they're doing wave maker attacks. That's awful. A nightmare scenario. Yep. Oh, they did spawn a skeleton there. Or bloodless, I guess. Are they also called bloodless? Now I'm confusing myself with all these names from different games. All right. Learny this lesson again.
Bye for now, Lenny.
Okay, that could have gone a lot worse, I think we can all agree. And now I have money that I'll get some interest on, which is good. $10 gold.
Seems you're
yeah,
off to
there.
cooler climates then.
Which to choose?
Alright. We can continue to level this one, but for now I just want to invite another god. So which god do we want to invite? We have... I guess we should bring in Ares then. No, maybe Zeus. Maybe Zeus first.
Enough of this place.
I'm thinking we probably want to just bring Skelly's to the final battle. It's not like we've built up any dodge or attack power from one of those cool boons. We've just been leveling up the more mundane ones. Okay, yes, hammer, please. I love how absolutely deadly our special is. So good. It's like stuff flying at enemies from all across the screen. It's like I like to envision that the enemies feel the way I feel on 32 feet. They're just surrounded by stuff attacking you.
Let's go, Coronact.
Why not?
Come, heroes of Elysium, and vanquish the intruder. I shall deal with you later then.
There we go.
Sometimes you also get a nectar from these, and I'm never sure what actually causes that. Guess we should grab our second Hermes upgrade before the opportunity disappears.
Chariot. Olympus, I accept this message.
Is this the time to start spending some money or gain some extra health? I guess we'll gain some extra health. If we could upgrade our special even more, that would be cool, but... There we go. I would normally go for the trial, but let's be honest here. I just want to do the invite.
Return to battle me for glory, short one. Excellent.
Okay, let's not take really dumb hits, please. Okay, that was bad.
Got you, Asterius. Lord Zeus, sure hope this works. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message for you in all your splendor, Lord Uncle Zeus.
My, what is this you have for me, young man? Appears to be a message of some sort, bearing my thunder sigil. Though there's one for everybody on Olympus, have they as yet received their own? I must know what it says. It's from your father. Who else can it be? I better check on this.
Feel a bit uneasy about how much health I've lost. I say getting exploded on by even more enemies.
Not yet.
This is an interesting one.
I'll take it.
It was probably bad to spend so much money, but I had to see, like, I had to see if this will change anything about the upcoming rooms. But it won't change anything if I just run into bullets, that's for darn sure.
Keep me going.
I really dislike the shield guy, so it's always nice to kill them relatively easily. Alright, let's make up for the money we wasted by grabbing some more money.
More splitters.
Yeah, the STYX item is really interesting, the one that makes Stubborn Defiance recover more health. Like, it's one of those things that you wouldn't usually pick up, but it lasts for 15 rooms, which is a pretty good deal, to be honest. 15 is quite a while.
Bit of a break.
Why look, Zagreus, here comes brave Athena, first to reach you among all my kin in all her shrewdness. So proactive, you contacted Zagreus prior to even telling me, my dear.
Lord Father, would that I could settle even more such matters quickly and discreetly, so that only the most vital of them rise up to the level of your notice, sir. Though I'm certain Zagreus and I are very grateful you have intervened.
Two for one.
I'm not sure why I'm saving up so much money.
That's a relief.
Maybe I should have gone to the shop and got some game-changing boons, but I already see this build as being as good as it's gonna be. I guess maybe that's how I feel. All right, hey fellas.
There is no greater place.
Yeah. Instantly taking bad hits. Not good. I do like the way the phalanx bounces between them though, it's good. Ow. It'll probably be good to deflect that stuff back at him.
Olympus, I invoke your aid.
Same.
Try all you like.
That ought to make Theseus shut it for a bit. That was for you, good shade.
Of course it was.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Go tend to the Satyr problem for a change.
Alright, this is where we bring in the good old Lucky Tooth.
Better than new.
That might... Oh, how many do we have left of those? 9, okay. That might have been a bad choice, but... Alright, this could be... I mean, this essentially guarantees that we will have it by the time we get to Hades, right?
To the surface.
Oh, but it does seem like it uses up... No, it will use up the Stubborn Defiance before it uses the Scully Tooth, I think. I hope.
I'm sure the satyrs are back.
This is about as much money as I've ever had in my pocket in this game. Wonder if I should just buy one of these big things. Yeah, maybe I'll just buy the blood. Why not, right?
A sea creature.
I mean, if I was gonna put in all the effort to save up to this point,
just what I need.
Might as well use it to get something I wouldn't usually be able to get, right?
Let's see here. Rot.
And the side hustle plus all our other upgrades are gonna ensure we can probably buy at least a few more things where that on top of that, so maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have, but I just wanted to make absolutely certain I wouldn't die with all that money in my pocket. Because that would be a terrible tragedy. Like, even if we, like, assume the worst, right? Assume the absolute worst case scenario where everything goes terribly wrong. At least we got a blood out of it. And that is a great thing. There, I just stood there waiting while it died. Very, very brave, I know.
Is that giant snake stone once again? Hey, Boldy.
Here we go.
Gosh, I hate poison.
It's no use. Not now. In the name of Hades.
That means my special is gonna be better against Hades, which is very, very good.
I can use this. Good enough to eat.
Making the rupture even more powerful seems like a good idea too. I do love having something on my dash that breaks the bots, so I don't have to actually fire at them, because never been very good at the aiming thing. Like, I don't mind when it's with a close range weapon, but when I have the bow and arrow, I often find myself getting annoyed having to destroy the bots, like, you know? He had his own poison deflected back at him. Now that's justice right there. Of all the boss creatures you can encounter, this one is one of the easiest ones. You could call it a jinx, but it already died as I said it, so kind of proved itself right, didn't it? Need more money if I'm gonna buy anything more. Guess we'll have another chat with Aphrodite.
Hello.
Oh, Sagrius. Funny guy. Money's building up again nicely too. You notice at the very end there, like what had I by saving up all the way, I did have a bit more money than you would start with on the other mirror challenge, right? I think I must have gotten like 200, 250-ish in total from that, so it is a bigger benefit. But if it requires you to basically not spend a thing in the first few floors, that's... well... it really only has its use when you want to buy things from the final shop, I feel like. Whereas if you just want a good run, you're better off using the other one. That's what I think, anyway. Oh yeah, this room has messed up many a run, because they can really cut into you with those laser beams. Don't underestimate it. Right into the trap, that was bad. The worst part is we know this isn't actually the last one. Because it wouldn't be a room like this if it was the last one.
Let's just go down this Sata hole. I'll take this one.
I guess the hangover is one of our main means of damage right now. I was really hoping this would be the last one, because we've taken quite a bit of damage. And I would like to go into the Hades battle pretty fresh. And we can still do that if we don't take much more damage than this. Like, it won't be quite... we might not be healed right up to full, but close. Okay. Seems like fate just isn't kind today. Well, we took a lot more damage than I would have hoped.
Enough of this place. Should come in useful. Palm power.
Boom. Well, I guess we should just... Oh man, I hate the poison. Yeah, now we have all this money. I'm probably not gonna buy the anvil thing though. Don't want to ruin a good thing we have. What if I lose? I will probably lose one of the good upgrades on the special. That seems like bad news to me.
Been looking all over for you.
Yeah.
Delicious.
No kidding.
A sack fit for a huge three-headed hound.
Alright. Not exactly in the amazing position I would hope us to be in, but...
out of here.
I still think we have a good shot at this.
Huh? Each violent. Thanks, boy. You ready for another go?
It seems it's time again I sent you home myself.
Oh, that was stupid.
Darkness.
I just ate a lot of damage there. Well.
You still resist.
See, this hurts because I even though I haven't lost yet, I feel really demotivated by how badly it's going, and that's gonna make it into a foregone conclusion from this character.
Thank you.
I do find the conversations very amusing.
That one's regenerating. Thanks me, damn it.
Well, I don't really got him, sadly.
We're not finished.
Well.
If you beat me, I'll just keep coming back.
Enough of you.
I'm stuck.
Sis, now is the time to strike. Yes, my dear family of such help.
Goodness me.
Shall be so. Blast.
I was really scared that I was gonna go like last time.
Boy, you speak none of this to anyone.
Hey Magellan, welcome to the stream. You caught me at a good or bad time, depending on how you look at it. I was clearing a run with like all the opposite mirror talents, or most of them, like Stubborn Defiance and such. I made it, but just barely.
You're quite strong.
Oh, and I got to the point where I can invite... Yeah, I already got through, no kidding.
In the name of Hades.
I got to the point in the story where I can invite all the Olympians, so that's cool. You joined when when I used the last Deathify, so you sat quietly sweating with a great win. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad I kept it interesting at least. Man, oh man, that was really tense.
So complicated is the path to the well-hidden cottage of Persephone that surface-walking Zagreus, on this particular occasion, sadly zigs instead of zags, plummeting from off a precipice into most familiar waters.
Oh no!
But yeah, I've been inviting most of them. I haven't got all of them yet.
That's Eurydice's song.
I've heard that your reports have been immaculate of late, Hypnos. I have to know, who's helping you with them? It can't be Zagreus.
Oh, no, he doesn't help. It's just, I took to listing only the important stuff up top and spending just a bit more time on the priority reports, and guess it's working out.
Look, whatever the case, the work's improved. It's been observed. You ought to keep it up.
Aw, thanks.
Good work, Hypnos.
Excellent work, my son. How goes the doling out of invitations, Zagreus? Have the Olympians been amenable to the idea?
Not just amenable, Mother. Positively intrigued. I can't believe you scrambled the invitations in such a way that only with a lot of them combined will they get all of the details.
A bit of collaboration seemed in the spirit of things. We're a great big family, Zagreus. Past time we started acting like one, no?
You got it, Mother.
Oh, hi! You rest assured I'm not even remotely tired, Prince.
You know, as cool as it was to see a conversation between Hypnos and Thanatos, this means I don't get to give him Nectar again, which makes me really upset.
I've had the opportunity to use your aspect of Varatha, sir. So you once wielded it yourself. It fills me with a hunger for battle even more so than usual. A bit of your fighting spirit, perhaps.
Be very wary of that spirit, lad. It was what brought me here before my time. Although that spear indeed once served me well. A parting gift from my old master Chiron. He cautioned me as I'm cautioning you. Though may you be a better listener.
I can't imagine you weren't always a good listener, Achilles.
You still haven't finished Thanatos, he is just never there, right? I don't understand why he's such a rare encounter.
I don't know how you shades handle it, honestly.
I had somehow hoped that maybe walking in there would make him appear here. Just so I could give him a nectar, but no. Very tragic.
Repairs for all the carnage that you sowed are already underway.
Well, all right.
You are still in a difficult predicament, my child. And I with you in turn. Those on Olympus think you seek them even now. That you are my own son by birth. Our deception, well-intentioned as it was, has multiplied in size.
You're right. We have to do something. We can't just keep pretending with them.
But if you reveal to them the truth of everything, I fear the wrath they shall unleash. Perhaps not all of them, but some, at least, shall not take such deceptions well.
I couldn't agree more. Fortunately, Mother has a plan. Asked me to get in touch with everybody on Olympus one by one.
Your birth mother is resourceful, certainly. Though can you say as yet which sort of plan?
Would you believe it if I told you she wants to have all of them over for ambrosia?
Truly?
It's a funny callback to what Hades said mockingly when she talked about her plan initially.
Freshly caught just for you, Chef. Use
Yes,
them
Chef.
wisely, my friend.
I wonder if I should buy any of these. I guess a painting of Nyx would be nice. Not sure yet. I have so many diamonds, I don't even know what to do with them, but I've been keeping them because I'm almost certain that there's going to be like a contract to buy up when the quest for Achilles and Patroclus reaches a certain point. I want to see what this is though.
Let's do it. These adorable little creatures forced to live in a cage ought to lighten the mood.
Those bats are for reconnaissance, not for your mood.
Let's have a bat's eye view.
Oh, they allow me to look at the whole thing like this. That's really cool. I was wondering why it costs diamonds. Diamonds are usually reserved for like extra functionality. And so it is. And so it was.
It was bound to happen, really. The mirror of night. It's made me strong.
Alright. Finally. I'm so happy we got all that out of the way. That leaves just 6 of them now. So, I want to know if... because I keep not running into charged volley. What's up with that? Do some upgrades, like, shut it out? I'm confused.
Darkness, give me strength.
What do I have on defined pairings? Let me see. About half of them. Missing many of Demeter's. Vengeful mood. Well, we need to invite Ares, so I guess we'll just start a run. Oh yeah, and we also, for some reason, just never get to see Chaos's legendary boon. Anyway, now that we're done with this, I would like to change most of them back to the normal versions. Dare I say better versions? No? Okay, fair enough. We'll just call it a personal preference then.
It's never bedtime here.
Do you happen to know if Charged Volley has any prerequisites, like an aspect you have to pick or can't pick, or a prior boon that you need to pick? Because I never see it. And that confuses me. If you happen to know, I would like to know, but I understand if you don't. I might have to just do a run with like just these types of heat, just to get them out of the way. Let's see. Actually, I should also do a run with the Extreme Measures Hades. For now, let's knock this back down to none. Okay, so I saw Convenience Fee was in there. Which other ones? Lasting Consequences and Underworld Customs. It'll be good practice for when we try the 32 heat again. Whoops, wrong thing.
Something inevitable I can do.
Something inevitable I can do. I like that. Okay, we're missing Demeter and Ares, and that's all. We can probably make that work in this run just by grabbing their keepsake. So we could finish the full story this time. Maybe I should just try for that this time. And we'll see about 32 heat later. Alright. Anyway. Forced overtime, heightened security. Okay, heightened security is what I'm really afraid of. Because the extra trap damage can't be good. Considering how often I walk into those. Routine inspection and damage control. Alright, I guess we'll go with the bow again. Okay, so we need Demeter and Ares. So, who do we start with? Not sure about Charge Volley, but you bet Raven or Cap... No, Gamer Gods, indeed. Because I've been, I've been taking my favorite aspect of the bow, which is the aspect of Chiron. But what if that prevents me from getting it, right? But I don't want to change it out unless I have to. Maybe I just try to Google it. Oh boy, every time I tap out of a game, it implodes. You know the intense burning frustration of going to a window when you want to click something and you want it to become like the hand for clicking something, but it stays as the normal cursor, like it doesn't realize it's hovering over something yet. Like the mouse still needs to catch up or something. I hate that. I hate waiting. Right, so charged folly. Let me see. Okay, yeah, someone here has the same problem. Charged folly has not appeared once in 100 plus runs. Am I missing something? According to Hades, charged folly cannot be combined with relentless folly. So if we see relentless folly, we can't use that. And can't use it when you're using aspect of Chiron or Rama. There you go. So Chiron and Rama are both wrong.
Hera.
Guess we'll go for Hera then.
Ready.
See, you have to go, but glad to see Hades. Might be for some gaming tomorrow. You're getting your second vaccine and have a health day. Alright, that would be nice. Okay, keep us posted on that. It would be nice to play some video games. And, alright, thank you for stopping by. And have a good day. Yeah, talk to you later. Thank you, thank you.
Ready as I'll ever be. Demeter. Hope Mother knows what she's doing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Lady Demeter, this is for you.
What's all of this, young Zagreus? A message of some sort for me indeed. I can't decipher it, although it bears the marks of my two foster brothers here. And, well, it seems we'd better compare notes.
I do like how they're enjoying this mystery. Okay, so how does this work?
Cooled me off.
It just shoots out those things? Okay, I think I may have made a really bad choice then. Might have to switch out for a different cast. If I'm gonna purge something, it'll probably be this. I'm not confident about what I've done here. No siree, not even a little bit.
I'm authorized.
But anyway, that's Demeter invited, so it's progress. No matter which way you slice it. Ooh. Flame wheels this early? Yeah, I failed to see the benefits of this yet. Maybe if we get certain upgrades.
No problem.
I had a really excellent and really fun run with this aspect at one point. See, the problem is it lands on the enemy and then they just walk through it. So unless we do a bit more with the boon, this is not gonna be good.
Here, fishies.
Honestly, gonna take any replacement I can when I can.
Got it. A fine catch.
There we go. Almost feels like I don't even want to use the cast thing at this point.
Okay.
See, if the enemy happens to walk in the wrong direction into the beams like a big old dum-dum, then it's really good. But I can't always expect enemies to be a dum-dum. And it being so close to them hands them a perfect opportunity to just walk behind it, or through it, and away from it. So yeah. You notice how completely pointless this cast is when you face enemies like that? If you can hit an enemy that's in front of another enemy, that's when it becomes useful. But I like being able to knock down specific enemies that I want to defeat, rather than incidentally hitting one and then the other.
You're nothing. That's something. No way. Bot.
Yeah, see, the slower enemies that stay in place for a bit do get affected by it. But it's nowhere near as amazing as the phalanx shot I managed to load into it last time. I had to try to see if it was cool. And I guess it's cool, but it's not practical. It's the problem. Hey, Poseidon, are you gonna give me a better cast?
You've caught, little Hades. It can only mean we share a deep connection, don't you think? I with my power over the entire vastness of the seas, and you with the power to ensnare a hapless fish with but a flick of the wrist.
The power of the sea.
Oh hey, yeah, we haven't quite reached the top with them yet. Interesting. So it's not an absolute prerequisite that you max them all out. That's good to know and interesting.
Some darkness.
Suppose there's no real reason to avoid the shops now.
Sounds like Charon's breathing. Should help keep me going. You ever meet Electo, Sisyphus? The Fury Megara's nastier sister? We recently became acquainted, she and I.
Ah, fortunately I've not seen too much of her myself, Prince Zed. And based on everything that I've seen and heard, I'd like to keep it that way for a while. I hope she doesn't cause you too much trouble there. Most excellent.
Cheers, mate.
Good luck up there.
It's kind of tragic that I barely feel like using that right now. Oh, really hope I've got a better cast. And I'll probably just have to purge this one to invoke more of them appearing, maybe? Because once you've picked one, they do tend to not make it appear as often. Like, occasionally a god will offer a replacement That's rarer than the last two had, but...
Those troves are not for you.
Just they are.
Worthless.
There. I'll pay for that.
Alright, we are once again at the boss, but it's gonna be just Meg now, right? Yeah. Oh no, just one.
Do you remember me, Tisiphone? My name is Zagreus, Prince of the Underworld. Pretty close with Megara, I guess. Try saying Zagreus again for me. Almost.
I've always found her the hardest to deal with, honestly. I never really know what to do about that. I guess you need to get away from her, but... That might have been a bit early there. Too early.
Nice chatting.
See, among each of the Devilish Fury sisters, the one known as Tisiphone is probably responsible for the particularly... Wow, my voice though. Is probably responsible for the particularly fearsome reputation they all share, both on the surface of the earth and here below. This is of course not to diminish the deserved notoriety that they each in turn have earned through their efficient torturing of those who try to get away with terrible misdeeds in life. And yet Tisiphone among the three least shares the qualities with which most mortals can identify. What could have caused Tisiphone to focus so relentlessly upon her task of punishing murder? She is unlikely to ever say, although the tales of the Furies having come from the spilled blood of the eldest of the Titans offers fertile ground for speculation on the matter. I can read. Really?
Oh, I didn't see you come in.
Alright, time to invite Ares.
Looks handy.
Oh, we need to purge one, right? Well then.
There goes that one. Up we go. Kick in the bag.
I would normally never give up my call as a priority, but that is one of my least favorite calls there is, so...
I recommend making a brief detour.
Sorry. Like, I've been trying to get the legendary boon from Chaos for so long. Now it's like, okay, I'm just gonna get the things I can be assured of. Like, it would be really nice too if we could just find that. One right now. There we go.
Need all the firepower I can get.
Okay, very good. Now we can hold. Honestly, thank goodness that one's done and over with. It's been on my list for so long, and I was just using the wrong aspects apparently. And now it's here, and I have it, and that's another prophecy off the table. Oh yeah, I should remember that the traps hurt extra bad. Like, I'm not that easy. I don't tend to get hit too much by the traps in these areas. But I get especially sloppy and hit very hard in Elysium.
I got here as fast as I could. He's never going to beat me, much less in all that armor.
Whew, felt that.
As good as the Gate of Erebus thing, Erebus Gate, might be, I do just want to continue the quest right now. There's two things I absolutely want to do in Hades. One, see the post-game ending, whatever that may be, that Persephone's planning for, and two, see the Hades special. The Hades special. Extreme Measures Hades. Wow. Okay, that was awfully bad.
Here goes then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Lord Ares, please consider our proposal once you're able to decipher it.
This, my kid? Some sort of invitation for me, I presume? Not just for me. This symbolizes all the others here? Most intriguing. I shall investigate the meaning of this as quickly as I'm able then. But first...
That was the last of the invitations.
It was
Just
indeed.
need to tell Mother once I get home.
Alright, so we can basically complete the quest.
Witches. Go, Sisyphus.
I should really be standing close to enemies when I do that.
Lights out.
Ow.
Oh, that hurt, damn it.
Might have to call in Athena on the next floor just to get some of those death defies back, or hope for Patrick.
Let's do this again, Uncle Poseidon. Sometimes I wonder what my life would have been like had you been part of it sooner. Your encouragement, your enthusiasm, it means a lot. To you, this Ambrosia's been to hell and back.
Oh, but isn't this a kingly offering indeed, my little Hades? I know how difficult it must have been to get, so distant from Olympus as you are. I'll never understand how come your father's cruel to you. For if you were my son, I would be proud. Proud anyway, but you get the idea.
Oh nice, another bond forged.
In the name of Hades.
Now that is a good call. I need to rework how I think about my special, because special is this special without the aspect of Chiron. I need to rework how I'm aiming with it, because I can't just be like, oh, I sure hope it hits someone. I need to actually too good to pass up.
Again, you're tampering.
I need to actually aim or get real close, and getting real close is my favorite thing to do. Risky, but it is sure fun to just unload a boatload of arrows into an enemy's back. Cathartic, really.
Why? Help yourself.
I think I will, yes. The reduced healing from lasting consequences is misery, though. Not my favorite at all.
Neutrality was not an option here. Did I do something to deserve this, man? Because I...
Still mates, right, Dionysus? Empty.
Fine, let's go all in on the
favorites here.
On that. Let's hope for some healing here. Wasted all my death defies though. This is so bad.
I'll take it. Phew, felt that.
Should have gone for the heart. Anyway, we are at Lurney with no death defies. And generally just badness, so I think we're gonna be going back home soon. Hey, at least it's the normal version of Lurney again. Now that we have Hangover on the special and can really easily stack that stuff up, maybe we should try and get something else on the attack if the opportunity does present itself.
Not yet.
Yeah, okay, so this is interesting. You can actually make it work if you just let go of the shot really early. Like, you want to be in front of the enemy, then you need to let go early. Oh, wow. That went really wrong, really quick.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off? No?
Well, we got through that, but was not exactly clean, was it? I feel like I have to take the lucky tooth at this point just to get through.
Oh. Boon. Should I take the train? Won't be needing that. Next region.
I like that he has voice lines like won't be needing that, but if you... It could be that you're forced to sell a really good boon. And what then?
Let's slay some heroes then.
Let us do just that. Okay, I need to be especially wary of the traps now.
Hi there.
Oh boy, I am not feeling good about the utter lack of damage I'm doing. I need something to jog up my damage and quick. Maybe I should have had a talk with Chaos after all.
Bye now. Here's something to remember, fishies. Drat.
I'm way too tense right now. One second, answering a message on my phone. right? Considering how low our damage output is, I don't see us making it through this safely. Like, if we get some amazing boons here and we run into Patrick, I see a chance, but...
So close.
I really should have had a better cast. That's what it really comes down to. I doomed myself from the moment I put this into my bow.
What else? The deadliest bow of all.
Almost feels like I have to pick something like that to try and oh. Oh, well.
Although, I've meant to ask you something, stranger. Would you mind doing me a favor, please? If it happens to come up along your path. Suppose I ought to tell it to you first, prior to asking a response.
No, of course, sir. What is it? What's on your mind?
If I know my Achilles, then he's being rather guarded when it comes to this predicament we're in. How can somebody be so brash, yet hate to take unnecessary risks? Just let him know I said to risk it all.
Risk it all? Risk what all? He wants what's best for you. He wouldn't want anything to happen.
It's already long since happened. I dare say that right now, provided what you've said is true, then it appears we've more to gain than lose. Isn't fear for the weak?
Thanks.
There we go. Time to instantly lose all our stuff again, because Minotaur, yeah, that's what I thought.
You seek the champion.
Ow. Those weapons have quite some reach.
We got you, Highness.
Yeah, he's so mobile that the beams are just not doing anything. I think there's a dual boon that could actually make this viable. That's the one that makes the things aim for the enemies better. But yeah, I don't have that, so... Okay, let's just ride it out with the ow calls.
Stand down. I concede.
See you soon.
Already lost to Death-Defy again.
In the name of Hades.
Joy did not last for very long. Anyway, this is necessary, I think, to work with this challenging condition that makes heat, that makes us heal less, that makes us heat less. Wow. The word heat was relevant, but not in that spot. What, seriously?
No.
Well, you've just squandered Patrick's gift.
That's a relief.
Yeah, I think we're just stuck with a bad build and there's no way we're gonna get around it.
Do that. Not now.
Interesting time. How about that, yeah?
I mean, that usually happens, yes.
How about another?
If only we could run into a fountain. I'm gonna avoid harder rooms for now, I think. About to lose my last afterfight here, I'm afraid. Yeah, there we go. Still not over, huh? Yeah, I'm I'm not feeling it with this build, I'm afraid. I think we're just gonna die. Ow.
Ouch. All right. Again?
Thanks for my understanding is you had a little run-in with an Nemean chariot. Just kind of plowed right into you there, didn't it? You gotta watch where you're going crossing the streets of Elysium next time.
Next time.
Okay.
I have a message
Big
for you
moment.
from the fallen warrior over in Elysium, Achilles, sir. He simply said to let you know to risk it all.
To risk it all? He said to risk it all?
Yes. Is there something significant about that phrase?
When last he said to risk it all to me, I didn't listen to him then, but should have. I should.
He's asking you to take another chance.
No. He's giving me another chance, I think. Leave me, lad, for now. Thank you for telling me.
He's gonna have to have a big think about that one.
Hello, I'll only be a moment.
I think that's also gonna be the end of the stream for this time.
Mother.
Zagreus.
I guess no. Actually, we're gonna do the end. We're gonna do the end. I'm not gonna back out of that. Let's.
It's done, Mother. Father, the invitations, personally sent to everyone with whom I've been in contact. So what do we do now?
Excellent, Zagreus. Congratulate him, Hades. On a job well done.
Persephone, how can you be so certain your request was executed to your satisfaction?
It's known as trust, Hades. Or faith. They're similar. Try one sometime. It'll be good for you. As for what we do next, why, we've a great big feast we must prepare.
This house is not a suitable location for such guests. Dionysus alone shall bring ruin to this place. Or... the faith thing that you said.
Yes, good. Now then, we have a lot of work to go around. So why don't we call everyone on staff and let them in on this, and dole out suitable responsibilities, all right?
All right.
Well.
All right.
We know who the boss is.
All right.
Thus did all of Olympus journey deep into the underworld, all together for the very first time. The Queen Persephone revealed herself in all her splendor, much to their surprise, and told them everything she indicated to her son. She eloped with Grim Lord Hades, she said, mothering a fire-stepping prince who sought to reconnect with his extended family. Hades and Persephone at first refused his wish, but so moved were they by his relentless struggles to the surface that at last they decided to heed their willful Zagreus and reach out, for his and everybody's sake. The Olympians listened to all this in stunned silence. Then Zeus himself began to laugh. "Welcome back into the family," he said. After the shock subsided, the festivities began.
I say, big brother, you and your better half put on a positively smashing night. It's a relief for all of us, knowing Persephone is safe and sound. And mother to as noble of a son as my good nephew there. Well, little brother, the Queen and I, in turn, appreciate you all taking time out of your doubtless busy lives to come all this distance to my house. I'm certain it is very modest in comparison to Mount Olympus, but I trust that you were suitably entertained.
So polite.
Oh, of course, Hades. Now then, farewell, and let us keep in better touch from here. Farewell indeed, Lord Zeus.
When finally the great feast ended, all the Olympians returned to their mountain abode, fully satisfied. As for the house of Hades, it required thorough cleansing, from the rafters to the floor. Such revelry, of course, is unbecoming of the name of Hades, and the fearsome reputation of the underworld. For if mortals were to have no fear of death, then they would have no fear of anything at all. A well-kept family secret, then, this would live on to be.
Family reunited.
Whew. I'd say that went about as well as could have been expected. And the cleanup wasn't all that bad. For the most part.
Well, fortunate Uncle Zeus seemed to catch on right away and went along with it. But this whole elaborate tale you spun... I remember how hurt I felt when I found out Father lied to me about you. Now we're lying to Olympus. What if they find out? Even if they don't, I don't like it.
Zagreus, I may not be an expert, but here's what I've come to understand about how families work. At least our own. The thing is, how we speak to one another is even more important than the words we use. I think deep down, everyone in our family knows this.
You're saying they all knew you weren't being perfectly honest and went along with it anyway. I guess the pomegranate thing in particular was a bit of a stretch.
The common ground in our family is that we want peace. Besides Ares, though even he would rather the conflict occur elsewhere. That elaborate tale, it's less a deception and more a concession. A way of saying, let's move on from the past and start anew. No hard feelings.
You don't have hard feelings? What about Father? What about Demeter?
Well, let's see. My hard feelings are nothing next to the joy of having my son in my life. Your father never imagined his relationship with me could be out in the open. And my mother, she's just glad I'm alive.
And Uncle Zeus is glad things didn't turn out worse for him. I get the sense he acts a bit impulsively at times and deals with the consequences later.
What can I tell you, Zagreus? We're family. You've said it yourself to me before. We're stuck with one another. That any of us like each other in the slightest. It's a wonder and a blessing, I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Thanks, Mother. Think I'll be heading out again soon. See you when I get back.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Hey, not bad, head chef.
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 The stalwart casks of wine within the House of Hades now are almost entirely devoid of content, having bravely stood against the combined thirst of the Olympians during a certain feast.
Indeed.
They fought bravely, but Lord Dionysus was too strong.
Just thought I'd mention, I really love this job.
It was a privilege to meet your relatives at last, child. Athena, Ares, and the rest. Confronted face to face, they were much more agreeable than I expected. A night we shall remember, was it not?
Yeah.
A memorable night it was indeed, Nyx. For most of us, at least. Dionysus, he won't remember any of it, I don't think. But it was really good to see everyone having a good time. Getting along as though they didn't hold a grudge. So then we're clear, I think.
Persephone told them everything they needed to hear. Sometimes that is the only way with family. Though the Olympians, they are prone to their misunderstandings, are they not? This state of kinship may not last eternally.
Well, let's enjoy it while it does, I guess.
That's a good attitude to
A
have.
sound idea.
Yeah.
Let's just have a listen. Still can't get over our gift from the Olympians. It's glorious.
Oh, hey, that's nice.
A majestic gilded edifice of Mount Olympus, crafted with the utmost care from the true mountain stone, now shines forever brightly, even in the dim light of the House of Hades, as a parting gift from the Lord Master's kin.
The handiwork of Lord Hephaestus himself. Sounds like he's been rather busy. A little slice of Olympus.
Oh, that's very nice. Alright, so that was the that part of the story handled. Good stuff. It does leave a few things left to clean up, but we'll do that in due time. One for the ages.
It's only a matter of time, I suppose.
That leaves only 4 of these, and I have to be honest, not sure if I'm going to put in the effort to get all of them. Well, I can take those heat conditions again, and this time try it with a weapon I'm better with, for example this one, since it's chosen anyway.
What infernal forge created you? Transform. Done.
Maybe we'll do the dodge tank thing again, because it's funny.
You must have had yourself a real bash with all those fancy gods and stuff. Could hear all the festivity from all the way out here. How was it, pal?
It Went better than expected, all in all. I hope you didn't feel left out. It was a pretty limited guest list. Kind of a diplomatic mission, I would say. Not quite as good a time as it might have sounded from the outside.
Oh, don't you even worry about me there, pal. I much prefer the solitary life. And besides, when things are good for you, they're good for me. Glad everything worked out.
Same here.
Oh, yeah.
Guess I'll just start a quick run and stop when I feel like it, probably early.
Lucky find. Perfect fit. Easy.
Once again, it looks like our special might be the star of the show here.
My keepsake powered up. I'm authorized.
Yeah, every time we enter this place, I think it counts it for the journal. So.
Onion waiting for you, boy.
It won't harm me. Oh, great.
Well.
Oh, too bad.
This often happens when I use the fists. I'm very bad at avoiding damage, and that time I just stood there like a goofball. The sad thing is, if I hadn't got hit by haven't gotten hit. Wow, forming some really fascinating sentences. If I hadn't got hit by that,
Hope no one saw that.
we would have been fine. Ah well.
Think I got one. I'm victorious.
Such a strange line. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go into this room and call it here. Honestly, the whole family reunion thing was a bit... I guess I don't know what I expected. Like, lots of interactions between lots of characters. It was more like a closing note. I mean, we've already had the ending, so I don't know what I should have expected. But it was good anyway. So, we've got some cleanup left to do. We want to finish the storyline between Achilles and Patroclus. I don't know why those names are always so hard to reach for, but them, the guys, the good guys. So we want to finish that up. We want to... Well, what else is there? I mean, the 32 heat thing, obviously. But aside from that, I guess there's a few people to reach to max with. But Thanatos is such a rare occurrence that I'm not sure if I want to bother. Being completely honest. Well, I guess we'll see how it pans out. At least we've reached the epilogue now, which is a big moment. And we'll see what happens next. I might put Hades on a back burner and occasionally fire it up for fun and do it side by side with something else. But yeah, good progress. Reached the end of Classic Mode in Ritual of the Night. Reached the end of the epilogue in Hades. And, you know, ending things off like that gives us an opportunity to try other new stuff in the future. So thanks to everyone who stopped by, and join me for the stream tomorrow when we might be doing some multiplayer. Bye-bye.